This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. It's time for our entertainment segment, which means we're talking movies this morning with Scott Kellum, and we're actually going to be talking about Wreck-It Ralph.
That's right. A great new animated movie that has come out from Disney. Just an all-around, you can't really talk about acting in these because it's all computer generated.
Right.
So you really have to take into factor, and you have to look at the voice qualities. Are they using the right people for voicing these characters? And 100% dead on. You got to take your hat off. John C. Reilly, Jane Lynch, Sarah Silverman, all these people did great jobs. They fit the characters, and that's a beautiful thing about today. Back in the old days, we created a character, and then we just found a voice behind it. Nowadays, they're picking out actors, and they're creating the character based on the voice of the actor. So obviously, Jane Lynch's character was a military-style thin woman because she has such a demanding, a strong voice. Sarah Silverman, she's a playful voice, a joker all the time, so she played the little girl. And John C. Reilly's got such a kind of a, I don't know, I'd hate to say a crude voice and such a kind of a Neanderthal voice that he plays Wreck-It Ralph. And just a great job with the acting as far as the voice acting goes. Just an awesome movie overall. Great movie. I love it.
So kind of just, for our viewers, kind of give us a little synopsis.
Yeah, basically what happens is this is what happened if the people in the games were actually real people and they were all connected to one central hub, and after the end of the arcades shut down, they all can meet up and they can kind of join each other and talk and stuff. But there's a separation between good guys and bad guys, and bad guys are always kind of, it's not like they come in and they completely separate themselves, but bad guys are bad guys. And Wreck-It Ralph struggles with that. He wants to be a hero. He watches Fix-It Felix Jr. Always get the medal at the end of the day. Always, no one wants to talk to Wreck-It Ralph because he's the villain. So Ralph decides to game hop and try and get that medal and become a good guy. So he runs into Sarah Silverman's character, and they kind of get into trouble, and he decides to help her out. So it's just an all-around great movie. It makes you laugh, it makes you feel good, and it's got just a great movie for kids, for adults. It's a good time.
All right. So who would you recommend? Well, okay, you just said
it's
everybody.
really a movie for anybody,
Yeah.
even adults. My wife and I went to it, and it was a good movie. You don't feel like you're at a kid's movie. You feel like they have the subliminal, political
and that's what I like
comedy.
With these types of movies nowadays. That I remember when I would ask my parents to take me to a kid movie, they'd always be like, "Oh, I don't want to go."
Yeah, exactly. Because they
and
don't
now
find
it's
the humor
like
in it.
you're like telling your kids you want to go see this movie.
Oh, we're gonna go see Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah.
Right. So so out of 5 stars.
I would give this one 4. I think it's a quality movie. It's going to be around for a while. It's going to be one of those that you show your kids when they grow up. And the thing I loved about this is the fact that it comes out of video games. So if you grew up playing video games at an arcade, you're going to get that subliminal humor that they pull out from those old video games we used to love. So,
all right, awesome. Thanks so much.
Not a problem.
We'll be right back.